And thank you for bringing that up, Danielle. I really appreciate that. So, Elevated Development is a community organization with a mission to confront multi generational poverty, financial deficiencies by closing the wealth gap. And so it's really important. What I realized is I had communities coming to me, and I'll say that I had communities in Nashville coming to me asking me, how do we create wealth in this community? And so I realized that we didn't have that in our community, and that's what was holding us down. So I decided to really, I was already working with high school students since the time I've been in Nashville. So I decided to organize it more and really focus on that liquidity. So I created this concept called the Circle of Wealth, which is a financial planning concept where we're teaching students about sources of income. You got to get a job. You got to do something when you graduate high school. We talk to them about credit. You know, we teach them from a standpoint of wealth, and that means high credit score, low interest rate. Talk to them about cash flow management. Then we move on to the important things like retirement. We start talking about stocks and bonds, tax advantage, beneficiaries, all the things that come with 401ks, IRAs, things like that. And then we move on to my favorite place, which is the Opportunity Fund, which is there's only three ways you can invest in capitalistic America, and that's in real estate, that's in business, and that's in the stock market. And so we talk to them about those three ways. And the fun thing is, Danielle, is we give out money. So basically, it's kind of a page from you, really. It's like you got to pay people to listen to this knowledge. You got to do a lot for people to get this certain knowledge, and then sometimes they still don't get it. But we felt like creating an incentive, because capitalism is all about incentives. So creating an incentive of answering questions and learning, then you get paid. So one thing I love about is we give out the money. And so when the people get the money, anything over $250, it goes into our 5-pillar investment strategy, where it goes to 4-year degree, 2-year degree, a license or certification. We like to put it in a UTMA or a stock market investment, maybe a Roth IRA, if you will. And the last place we put it is the savings account, where most people say that's the first place. Well, I say it's the last place because I know if that money goes into that savings account, grandma, aunt, uncle, brother, sister, everybody's trying to tap into that money.
They can put a
Hey, I got to
hand
pay
on
this
it.
bill, got to pay that bill, got to do this, got to do that. So you leave the child, the teenage high school student, back at zero. So we want to put that money in an area where it's going to create some impact.